Let's assume that what they just announced actually lasts for more than 90 days. That would translate into an increase in the price level of 2.7% over the next year, because that is a 10% broad tariff on everyone, and then a 125% tariff on China on most goods. As a strategy for sort of corralling the world in concert to act against China. What they announced yesterday would have been great. Would have been better if it had been like the first salvo in this war. I'm not sure that other countries are ready to give us the time of day now, right? After everything that's happened here, you want to get people on your side first, and then you sort of walk over and talk with China as a united front. Canada and Mexico are not a united front with us right now after everything that they've been. I think the other problem is that now it's like a bullet in the sand. They are continuing applying more and more pressure on China, but it's clear that like China's beyond. China at the very beginning of this process, their initial retaliation was actually quite light and not very onerous because they clearly thought they were clearly holding out hope that they could avoid a trade war. Now they've thrown out the gauntlet. It's pretty clear that they're going to respond tit for tat to the 125%. And so that's a spiral, right? That's not a productive negotiating relationship to have. I think what the administration needs is they need to have very specific disputes in mind. And we definitely, I know I agree, we have disputes with China that we need to resolve. We need to sit down, but we need to make clear that like that 125 is on the table and that will bring it down if those disputes are addressed. When we modeled this ourselves, China is as damaged as the United States. The long run hit to the American economy was 0.6% to our GDP level. That was exactly what the hit was to the Chinese economy as a result of yesterday afternoon's announcement. So however much we're limping from this is however much China is limping. And that's because we have an important symbiotic relationship right now, like it or not. But both countries will live on in some way. Neither country, I think, is going to plunge into economic irrelevance as a result.